Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly.
How long have they been talking? They've been talking since almost 3 hours since we've been gone. 3 gaming hours.
Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Okay.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
Okay.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Alright, pop off, Dad. Talk to this lady.
Of course. That's if I remember.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword. Then quickly lets go, in the blink of an eye.
Don't mind me, it's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Okay.
Take your time.
Yeah.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
Regardless of the daybreak.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward.
Okay.
There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
Regarding the gilded hour, the gilded hour.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour. I've never met anyone who is willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel. only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
How about the blue hour?
I hear the blue hour is very romantic. Do you have any tales to share?
Please?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Aventurine anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist endlessly every night. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return, waiting for countless hours within time that stood still. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams.
Oh?
Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like forever. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
How about the moment of dusk?
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were dust and betting it on all or nothing. Everything has a price, and everything can be bought or sold. Even dreams themselves. I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid under stipulated periods and rules, he would do the buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's very possession. That Intellitron had been auctioned off 12 times, and I participated in his 13th. That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance at him. This time around, there were no successful bids for him.
That's everything.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
Oh, God.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual Adam. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual Adam became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself.
Right.
And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't.
Hi, Angela.
I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life.
Oh?
Alone.
Ooh. Ooh.
I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
Oh. Damn.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Well, it's Honkai Impact 3rd reference. I was suspecting that, yeah. He said the moment he said his homeworld is when I'm like, okay, yeah, this is something I don't know, but I had to, you know, grasp what a bit of lore what he had there.
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling, all because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
I wish I could answer that, but my argument is kind of stupid because it don't make sense, so I'll shut up. We're back here, okay? What? Who's calling? For the love of God.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
Huh?
This voice. It's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you.
Oh my God.
Imposter.
Who's this?
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
What? Who the fudge are you? Oh, it's that guy. It's the cowboy guy, the bounty hunter. Oh!
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
I don't think that's what she's saying at all, but whatever.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Well, he just said that she's an imposter.
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Fudge. What a stroke of luck.
Alright, guys, from now on, I'm gonna say my swear words the same way as he said his. Say his swear words. What the fudge is that?
Well. I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper. Go buy a bottle of Asdana's white oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure, you best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
Oh?
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
Well, thanks a lot, Ratio.
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
Of course he does. He has to walk up to your face and laugh at your ass and be like, ha ha ha, you're a dumbass.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. What an honor.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
Yeah, they kind of are, yeah.
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. That they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie.
Oh God, the crowd is so loud.
Only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
You don't have a lot of time here, pal.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a gambler. An insane one at that.
Maybe I am. Who knows?
Jesus, why do you have to say it like that? Maybe I am. Who knows? Like, for real, come on now.
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What the heck is that? Is that a pacifier? Does he have to suck on that?
What's this? Medical advice? You catch on pretty fast, Doctor.
Fucking Batman over here.
Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you. Wing-headed scoundrel.
You foot knocker.
But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
Oh boy, Aventurine, we gotta hurry the hell up then. Alright. Distribute gems and ask away for clues regarding the stowaways. Alright. Oh great, we got the pacifier going on. Great. Oh boy. What we're gonna do, show them off and suck them like this? Jesus Lord. Ah, we're back at Dreamscape Penacony, yay! More colors, more, oh my god. The special effects borders are around my screen. Oh, what the okay. Tweet, tweet, open the lid for the prizes, me tweet. I thought the sewers were filled with a thin glass, it turns out it's just water, put it on my tweet. Let's go back on my go for a tweet. Okay, let's go. Chabro?
The world has truly lost its way.
What do you mean? Here, I have some gems for you.
Wait, I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
Just take the fucking money.
You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
Well, that's your era, okay, you old fuck? Okay, you're gonna be dying soon. You might as well just take the goddamn money.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Does he look like he knows Aventurine? Look at him.
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut, and then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
Why are you so fucking negative all the time?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip.
Jesus.
I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Oh, okay. Laros?
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos?
I'll think about it. Here, I got these gems for you.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Because you're beautiful.
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Sure thing. By the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
As an if, she can help you.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up.
Okay, then what happened to him? Do we have to take him away?
It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Why you sound like you're enjoying it? Oh my god, it's hitting me hard. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh god. I can feel it coming close. It's coming close, alright. Bocce.
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet.
Here, I got some of these gems for you.
Oh? You're giving these gems to me?
Yeah.
Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place.
Well, he's rich like that.
Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
What?
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Please.
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck.
Are you fucking drunk?
They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Well, hold your horses, pal. Jeez. We'll say.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
Yeah, I got some of these gems for you. The expression of this hunk of a man was complex, as if he were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow, unable to fly and nearing its end.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
You sure? You look like you're about to pass out any moment.
All right then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Panicounty, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Panicounty?
No, you guys just don't know.
Never had anything like that before.
You guys just don't know, okay? I went on a date with one, and you guys just don't know about it.
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
Can you stop? Stop enjoying this pain. Oh, God. Like, stop. Oh, more people? Okay. Hello, little one.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Okay.
Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you.
Yeah, he's built different.
So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Yeah.
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Oh my God. I know you're in pain, but like, can you like groan like a little less loud? Groan a little quieter. Barl.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
I know.
Is this a gift for me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Nope.
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Please.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ain't no problem.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
No, what the hell?
Neither. I just Wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape?
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams.
I'm just asking you a question. Why you gotta be all sassy when I gave you money?
He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful clues.
Yeah.
The gems in my bag are running low. Well, let's see if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
For the love of God, please. No more moaning. Uh-oh.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
It's you!
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Jesus Lord.
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
God.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, don't say it like that now.
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Oh, she wasn't even thinking about it. She's just happy that you're dead.
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Because he did it all for you, though.
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute...
Right, yeah.
Did you really mean Robin?
It's that fucking crow again. The crow's everywhere.
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Jesus.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were two mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Huh?
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only two things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
God, we're running out of time here, pal. I'm getting humiliated.
Exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh,
We're getting closer to
really?
death here.
Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand.
Nah, he don't need it. He's fine without you.
Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke.
What?
If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
You're joking, right? You're joking, right?
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
You're mysterious.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way,
You wanna try it?
I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes...
That's an if, though.
Go ahead. Press the button. Light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
Fool.
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
He's gonna let you down.
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound.
Then what the fuck did you ask him the question anyways? What's your logic here?
The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go, play a game with them. If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you.
This is fucked.
But you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
Oh my god, his life is so shit.
How much did you spend?
Oh my god, Aventurine.
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table.
You had to remind him that? You really had to call him that like a slur?
You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back.
Oh my god.
It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
You should embarrass him like you should embarrass him, Aventurine. Oh my god, Aventurine. Oh my god.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Hello?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Hello?
This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter.
Nice. I'll take 3 Soul Glads.
What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
3 Soul Glads.
Look! A lady as cool as Serval.
She's cool indeed. I think she is Serval. Nah, she's cool indeed. Let's not compare the two here.
Who's Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Yeah, we should keep our mouths shut.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy.
Okay.
The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
No more Soul Glad? Aw, lame.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Oh.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Okay, well, you sound like you sound like you make it look easy. You make it sound like it's easy here.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Collect ingredients for the drinks. Okay. While Aventurine is doing stuff when he's about to die, I'm here collecting ingredients for a drink. All right. Well, like Aventurine, all right. I'll be your witness when I take my drink as you die. Mom.
It's Soul Glad.
Oh.
But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. Nice. It's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
Maybe someone else brought it here. Maybe it's placed here for decoration. Don't. It's no good for our drink. If all shaken up.
That's possible. You see Soul Glad everywhere these days, so it wouldn't be a surprise if someone brought a bottle here.
Yeah.
Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
Soul Glad is overrated now. You know? It's all about the Fanta and all that.
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himeko.
Yeah. Receipt classic, Soul Glad. Or I wonder where we can mix with Soul Glad here. Hi. What the heck is this? Alright. Nice place too.
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads Dream Syrup, thick. I don't see an expiration date, but the production date is half an amber era ago. Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna get sick. Maybe even worse. Maybe it hasn't expired yet. It is expired. I thought we could drink anything in dreams.
That's true. But this really doesn't seem fresh.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now. Feel free to have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Then we'll keep it
Oh
for
my
now.
god. Why? Why? Oh my god. Okay, fine. What else is here? I hear a bird. Is it you again? Nope. Where's you at? Oh, a drink. I mean, a chest. Oh man, this place looks nice. It puts Deluxe Dawn Winery to shame. My bad. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? Ooh.
Can this be used for mixing drinks? Oh, and there's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious things.
What things?
Oh, what should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
Give praise of high morals. Give it 50,000 credits. Give it a bag of trash. Fuck it. We put a bag of trash into the empty cup.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't just throw trash. No way. The words on the note are changing.
Oh my god.
Happiness is the dream of the humble. Does this mean we can take it? Something feels weird about this.
Remember, trash is always the solution. If you have a problem, just put it in trash. Alright? Just put trash down there.
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
I can't believe that worked.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Huh?
What's all the commotion about?
Hey, you got a problem? I got you. I got you. Who needs an ass whooping here?
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack.
Okay, you're harassing her in this bar for your own benefit here?
Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
Oh my god, she sounds desperate here. Is this lady bothering you, miss?
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Do you need an ass whooping here?
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else.
This girl.
Give me a sparkling drink. sweet with extra ice.
What does no mean to you, huh? No means no. She doesn't want to do it. Like, seriously.
Just one moment.
I should smack you in the head with my bat.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Just what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm gonna use
You're
it
one
on
of
you.
Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal.
No.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
That's the thing. You don't see what you don't get what she's into, okay? That's the thing. You're only interested in your own benefits, okay? She has her own things that she like, and you have your own things that you like. You didn't even ask her why she's here. Jesus. You didn't even ask her. Siobhan just said anything can be imbibed. Perhaps you can try various experiments to see what different emotions can brew with different drink ingredients. Try reading her thoughts. See here. She's definitely not calm, that's for sure. Angry, happy, sad. Yeah, let's go with sad. Nice.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her.
Why?
I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance because I'll never be able to do anything alone.
Wrong.
You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
Okay, so that's the problem. But all I want, that's what you said. I want. How about you ask her what she wants for a change, huh? Asshat. The moment the emotion turns into a liquid filling your goblet.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
Oh, God.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place.
Jesus Christ. Happy's angry. Yeah, let's go with happy. Maybe we can convince her with this.
I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage. The crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes.
Okay, maybe that's the wrong emotion here.
Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
You sound creepy as hell. Nah. Shit.
Still not leaving.
Shit.
I just don't get.
Shit. What, do I have to make her angry? Fuck it.
Those they're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
You say as I turn my head over to her.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me.
Do you respect her enough for her to do you respect her enough for her to do her own thing, or are you just milking what she does here, huh?
Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Good riddance.
Amaki has left?
Yeah. Don't worry, she won't bother you anymore, miss.
That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money.
What? Then that means no complaints, okay? I'll keep the money, okay? I'll use it in my own benefit.
When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Okay. Alright, talk to Gallagher and have him prepare a drink for you. Continue collecting ingredients for the drinks. Okay. Alright. Can't get that. Yeah, we're good. Sir.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done.
Alright, I want fruit punch, lemonade, grape juice, alright? A little bit of vodka in there. And yeah, let's hope that can be a good ingredients.
So, go ahead. Explore the bar and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
Alright. Have you guys ever drank carrot juice before? It's actually good. I've gathered all the ingredients I need.
Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now, take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Sure. Nah, let's do this. So glad it's overrated.
The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct, the ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
Bright future. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I put a trash can there. Hoping this could work.
Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue as Mikhail whisked me through the dreamscape wilderness. Those were haunting times. Too beautiful to be real.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Straws with concentric circles. Hanu's sign. Coin-shaped lemon splice. Yeah, let's do with that.
The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you?
I'm trying to become one, but I want to see how much they paid though.
Well, it's done.
Oh, it
Here's
looks.
to you, the nameless, with this glass of a ticket to the boneyard.
It honestly looks disgusting. What the heck? It looks gross. Oh my god.
To the dead and the dying.
To the dead and the dying, I guess. Oh, bing. God, I would not drink that at all. What was I thinking?
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
No.
Oh, the flavors! They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
Well, yeah, it's a mixture.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you.
Oh.
The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Mikhail. I heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
What?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore.
What is it? What do you need to say, sir?
Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Oh god, let's go.
Alright, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway.
Right.
My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that.
And that is?
She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Death eradicated her? Maybe things will turn out different than we think. Is she a ghost? What?
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed in the first place.
Then what was my encounter with her when I was around her, huh?
Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you.
Yeah, I get it.
Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
Tell us.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
Yeah.
That's the exact wording.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case, so how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
What happened, though? Seriously.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
No.
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right?
Oh, God. We're just following along as they please.
Because the watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony. And he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape. You don't get it? Well, I mean...
Wait, what? But what does this have to do with Mikhail?
Mikhail? The betrayer of the family? He's the watchmaker.
Sometime later.
Here we are. Clock Studios theme park. The most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts.
Hey, this looks...
But an amusement park?
Hey, give her the benefit of the doubt here. Come on. Looks can be deceiving.
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past.
Oof.
You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC's shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
Ah, okay, Hanu is popping off. So the character Hanu is based on a real-life person?
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
Alright, well, let's get to it.
There are
Oh,
so
boy.
many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Hold on, this looks nice. Hold on. Get a picture, Mom and Dad. Alright, we're going to Disneyland here.
My friend, have we met before?
Hold on. This looks nice. Let's appreciate this while we can. Jeez. Ah, I smashed that. I smashed those balloons. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Smash. Alright. Put this along. Alright.
Is that all?
There we go. Let's go up then.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
What are those two guys in the front right there? They look like the guys I had to deal with the last time. Are those the same people? Can you convince them to let us in?
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
Okay.
Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation.
Sure.
View here is great, right? We can see everything from here.
Yeah, too bad I can't enjoy it right now.
Including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
I would think so too.
In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors.
Oh my god.
Omen vanguards.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
Okay.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
That's a long-ass time, yeah.
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
A long time.
I'm 13.
He looks dead serious too.
No way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the Father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children. But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
Okay.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all.
What, so he expects you to do something for him? What?
Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else.
Okay.
While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog.
Well, yeah, I would too.
The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail...
Oh, damn.
I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
You can make a big comeback from all this.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time. Unfortunately,
oh my god, I gotta stop doing that! Fuck this shit. Who could be that person? Who could that person be?
I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking.
Right. Well, it's for Firefly's sake here.
If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all.
What the? Yeah, sure.
Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you.
I don't want to go inside.
How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways projected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
Well, don't we all? Even I don't want to say Aventurine or compare to Aventurine and Gallagher's, but it's pretty bad. It's honestly pretty bad, right? Dong Hong and March even has a dark past. On Aventurine and Gallagher, Jesus.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
And that the family isn't all united as one.
Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family.
What, do you think it's Sunday? And that death is related to the Watchmaker.
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
And that clock is based on the Watchmaker.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real person.
Well, you could have seen what you should have seen what I saw, okay?
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
Oh yeah, where is Clocky? Probably with Misha then. Probably sums it all up.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Yeah. Let's see if he's still yapping over with Acheron here. Ask about Welt's situation. Mr. Yang, our state investigation here has come to an end. How's progression coming on your end? Not bad. The Galaxy Ranger and I are agreeing that the family might be hiding something extremely important now that we're heading to the still white Pavilion. Acheron, huh? Didn't Aventurine say she was dangerous? I confirmed that she's on our side. Don't worry, please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as possible. Alright. Oh boy.
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
Oh, right. This is the same place we went to last few hours ago.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Probably not. Who knows anymore? Oh. Oh my goodness, hell yeah, hold on. To make this more accurate, hell yeah, I'm sorry, Donghong, I'm sorry. We gotta switch to the dad here. Hell yeah, let's go. What do you do? Oh, slash attack, okay. Slashy. I see it. Slash. Alright, what do you do here?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
What? Oh, whoa. Hold on. What? I could just repeatedly do this?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Whoa, hold on. You were like changing color there. Hold on. Your hair is white. Your arms are red. The heck? Your skin's lighter, paler. Okay. Okay, this is her super form. All right. Do that skill on enemies. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it then.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency?
No, it's not that.
Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Just one moment.
What? Icon draws her blade slightly. Within a moment, her breath became impenetrable. Huh?
Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
Okay.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Maybe they'll think we're just barging in without their consent. Whatever. Acheron technique. During exploration, using Acheron's technique to hit normal enemies will instantly defeat them without entering combat. When the technique does not hit an enemy, no technique points are consumed.
Stream forth.
Wait whoa, hold on. Let's test this theory here. Hold on.
Stay.
Do this, and when the fuck is her banner? I'm sorry, Donghong. I'm sorry, Donghong. I'm sorry, but that was sick. What the Hold on. She seems peak. I'm just saying. Oh, that chest I never got. Great. It's just sitting there.
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Hold on.
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing important matters.
Hold on, ain't nobody got time for talking like this. We gotta annihilate these guys.
Are different from the rest.
Watch this.
There are two separate.
Yeah.
Looks like
Hell yeah.
passed through here not long ago.
Oh my God, she's so sick. Okay, let's more to come. She had a Fuck. Well, Donghong, you're back to being on my #1 list again. Oh, another enemy waiting to be annihilated. Yeah! How you like them apples, huh? Never seen that before. You might—
There aren't any people in this mansion. They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Oh, we have to force fight. Oh my goodness.
Eternal melody.
Man, I was just.
This is where it ends.
All right, let's see what you can do. Fine. Go.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. What's the enemies? Ooh, I like this music. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. Let's do this.
Shall we unite our goals?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this.
Every petal in
Hold on. Let's
life's
do this
garden
also. Let's do this also.
will be swept away
Oh my goodness. She's sick.
by the wind of time.
Cool. Yeah. Buff
Dreams
her
of a
up.
past life are now.
Let's buff
Life
the
is as
fuck
a
out of
speck
her.
Dust. It dances still in grace.
Alright. Do that.
I weep for the departed. Dust springs, it too shall fall.
All that for 7k. My bad. Okay, I'm probably not doing something right. My bad.
I won't go easy on you.
There we go.
A picture of grace and elegance.
At least we're doing something
Will
here.
do.
Doing damage. Oh my god, that was sick!
Come here of your
Nah,
own
that was sick!
Or was it fate?
That was sick!
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for a
Oh my god, that was sick! I need her!
Look, I dropped something.
Oh my goodness.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Hold on, I need to go up back on the other side here. There's more enemies to kill that I want to do. What the heck? Alright. Let's do this.
Sound lingers.
Nice. The heck is this? Loudy trash can? Young members of the Young family these days don't seem to know a thing about manners. Hey, that trainee server over there. What's the appropriate thing to do when you're given directions to a guest? Point directly in the direction of the destination with my hand. I'll keep my fingers all together and point to the right direction with the tip of my palm. I'm not a server. Bring the guest to the destination. I'm not a server. What? Don't the servers nowadays even know their roles here? What? Maybe it's time to fire some of them. Huh? Oh my god!
Eternal melody.
What the fuck was that? What? What the fuck? What the hell? Ah! What the hell was that? Yeah, I'm saving up for Dong Kong though. In Bobby Lune form. I want his Bobby Lune form. Attack! Just attack!
Still waters of oblivion.
That was a sneak attack. That was disrespectful as hell. What the hell was that?
Shall we unite our goals?
No, seriously, what was that?
Calm your body and mind.
Ass!
There's more to life than drawing breath.
Oh my god, dude.
Pay attention.
Knock it down, please.
Oh, familiar. Another journey begins.
Yeah, you're dead.
Every petal in life's garden.
That trash can hit me, took down almost near over half of my Acheron's health.
Will be swept away.
What was that?
By the wind of time.
These trash cans are OP! Screw you! And do this! I won't take any more of that disrespect.
I weep for the departed.
Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Knock his ass out!
Dust spring, it too shall fall.
There we go. Jesus Lord. Ass. What?
Sound lingers.
Jesus. Alright, for saving up, yeah, I'm already like 55. Ooh, hold on. More than that now. I'm now at 57. 57 now, so almost 60, so yeah. I'm guaranteed to, and I'm at like 50th pity so far, so unless there's characters upcoming patches that besides Donghong, if Donghong is not coming and there's like characters in the next patch that impresses me, I'll pull for them. But I doubt that. There's nothing more that I want right now than Donghong. Who's cooler than Donghong's Imbiber Lune form? Get your ass over here, boy! Get your ass over here, boy! Alright. Let's get this thing. Alright.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Yeah. Alright. You know what? Let's, for caution, let's refill our technique thing. Alright. We're overusing this, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm making this an over-reliance, but that's fine though. Alright, let's go. Let's go back in here.
No one here either.
Oh, but I see a chest and I want that.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Alright, hold on. Let me get this chest real quick. Yeah.
Seek, and you will find.
Oh, what's this? Investigate. What do we have here? Oh boy. Oh boy, I have to read this out loud, don't I? Oh boy, and it's a long one. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. A letter from Robin. Okay, well, let's put our Robin voice on. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I have intended... Nah, I'm done. I have intended to visit you at the Delight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but with the approaching Charmony Festival in your busy schedule, I refrain from telling you, however. An urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first, I thought it was caused of exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me that my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time. Maybe going through puberty, who knows? However, my voice has worsened over time. I have experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I've conducted many private investigations using my idle timeout of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, the further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. Ooh. I trust you dear brother, because of our promise. With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede on its progress, or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. Oh, of course, you two are siblings. Of course. There's another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned the memory zone meme death in my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely aforementioned traitor in the family. Ooh. Right. I have collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Please stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you are free. I brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant Moa pudding tarts from Morelun's, wild strawberry from Akanyako. Oh, that sounds nice. Known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy. And almond meringue cream cracknels from Medixia. Don't forget to enjoy them. May Shipe be with us. Your sister, Robin.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice.
Yeah.
And now it seems I was right.
Yeah.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Oh boy. Having trouble, huh, Sunday? That's okay. There's a possibility the best Harmony character you can rerun next patch. If you ask me, he's a must pull. Who is it? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let this decision be on my toes. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody dance like a dinosaur. This one. Oh, great. More things to read. Okay. Let's lock in. Alright, let's do this. Oh. And Sorrel, a male Halovi. It would be spoiler? Okay. Got it. And Sorrel, a male Halovian, was dragged into the sea by an unknown meme while sunbathing on the beach in the moment of Iosis. A subsequent search and rescue operation proved unsuccessful. Note, this was the first case. Can't tell if anything is wrong. Insufficient investigation. Mori, a male from the Shangzhou, entered a spheroid in golden hour and mysteriously disappeared while the spheroid was bouncing in the air. Later, examination showed no signs to force entry or exit the spheroid. Note, it seems the culprit can ignore physical barriers. Conventional investigations method feasible. Imaka, a female human, participated in the talent show in the moment of the scorched sand, but accidentally fell off the stage before the judge turned around and disappeared in the shadows below. The footage for that episode of the show has been deleted. The culprit is swift and skilled at disguises. Caution is advised. Ooh, God, okay. Weber, a male Pepsi, fell down from entering his office on payday in Gilded Hour and was killed by an unknown meme that was suddenly appeared. These memories of witness have been processed. Note, and preferring to attack wounded or vulnerable individuals uncertain may be taking orders from someone else. Oh. I mean... Chemnitz, a male Pepeshi, was taken away flipping over a card at a casino in the moment of stars. The casino stars has dealt with the aftermath of the incident. Note, flipping a card, interesting. Deckham, a male human, jumped into an ocean of dream bubbles in Blue Hour in attempt to impress his girlfriend, but got strangled by an unknown meme under the sea and drowned. His girlfriend's memories have been processed by the outcome are not satisfactory. Further intervention from motivators may be necessary. Note, most cases are related to the ocean. Could this be a breakthrough? Additional note. Scratch that. After checking, only 2 cases were related to the ocean. I mean, if you don't want to play the endgame nor is focused on getting catchers to enhance special themes, you should. Or you think it's cool, right? Yeah, I agree. Everyone has their preferences, you know. I'm kind of in the balance of both, you know. I like the meta and such. But yeah, balancing. You know, I want strong, and I want, you know, support, whatever helps me in battle, along with as long as you know, I enjoy myself with them. Kashia, a female Voxian, was engulfed by an unknown meme while playing dreamy slots in Golden Hour. The incident caused a huge commotion at the spot. The memories of most witnesses have been processed. No, could it be the Sweet Dreams trope? Does it have ability to imitate and learn? Multiple culprits? There is likely a mastermind behind the scenes. Okay. PmBata, a male bloodhound, was attacked by an unknown meme or his shift changed in the moment of serenity, resulting in his death after a fight. Security measures have been enhanced in the prison area. No notable details in this case. Need to ask the Bloodhound family to strengthen the defenses in the prison and other facilities. Jeanette. Oh boy, I'm not even close to the end. Jeanette, a female human, disappeared while visiting the film history gallery at the museum in the moment of soul. She was drawn towards a mysterious sound calling to her and walked into the screen, vanishing without a trace. The site has been cordoned off. Note, this is the only case where the culprit demonstrated speech ability. Further verification is required to determine if this is a false claim. Monk, a male Intelleratron, was attacked while replacing his newly purchased high-grade vision sensor in the auction of the moment of dusk. Note, vision sensor? Noteworthy. And then, a female Papeshi vanished while touching up her makeup in the bathroom before graduating ceremony at Paperfold University in the moment of soul. Ooh, that's the worst day you can have. She was caught by a meme, dragged into a mirror and disappeared. This was witnessed by a teacher at the scene. Mirror, noteworthy. Current hypothesis is related to sight. Chloe, a female Intelleratron, was attacked by a meme and disappeared when she blew out the candles during birthday celebration with her friends in Blue Hour. All witnesses are currently receiving treatment from motivators. Note, more attacks occurred in the dark or dim environments. Is sight really a trigger? Carissa, a female Holovian who has arrested a female fervent fan baggage before her performance in the moment of scorched sand, was substantially abducted by a meme during her escape. The Bloodhound family has apprehended the fan. Abstract, keep a lookout for this servant fan. Dorian, a female human, took a nap before the end of his shift in the moment of daybreak without telling his managers and was abducted by an unknown meme hiding under the chair. Emergency interventions was provided and production at the factory has resumed as usual. You know, taking a nap plus considering discussions with the Alpha family has increased vacation time. No breaks for workers. Marlowe, a male human, disappeared after involving a car accident in Golden Hour. Witnessed report at the presence of the entire meme, who fled underground at the accident. This is genuine case of death. The meme must be connected to concepts such as death and murder. This list comprises over 100 cases related to the memory meme death. However, the author of the list seems to still struggle bringing out the pattern. Oh my god, that was a long one. That was not a quick read. That top left over there was not a goddamn quick read there. Goddamn. I'm never doing that again.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
Whatever reached Aventurine or one of us again.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
Oh boy.
This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. That's Sunday. He's so small, damn! And Robin, they're children in this light cone. Oh.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
They're still close, right? Right?
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Oh.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
Yeah, but not the memories, though. I'm just saying. As long as you have those memories, it still has its meaning between you two. Keep looking for clues. Alright. I'm never reading that out loud ever again. That was... Alright, investigate. Oh my god. You know what? I'm nah. I can read along the way, cause really, you guys are able to speed read this better than I can. So here we go. Oh, poor Sharon. Benny. Sir Whitaker? What kind of name is that? Carrie. Wolseley. Did I encounter Wolseley? I encountered Wolseley with Aventurine not too long ago. Melanie. Lester. There are a total of 52 suspects on the list, followed by Sunday's known. Perhaps there is a common thread among them. I have reached a conclusion.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
Jesus.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What?
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Well, that's the assumption right now.
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, goody. Alright, well. Okay, I'll read this one out loud because there's a letter from someone. To Sunday, I have informed about Robin. I would like to express my deepest condolences. However, I must remind you that you now hold the position of not only her elder brother, but also the head of the Oak family. Your every action has implications for all of Penacony. As Penacony is going through a critical period, it is crucial that you do not allow your hatred of cloud your judgment, and be cautious not to engage in activities that others can use against you as leverage. I have heard that you are planning to dedicate a significant amount of time and resource to find death. Such actions does not sever the best interests of the family as a whole. I strongly advise you to reconsider it to avoid potential impeachments from other family heads. While you are not convinced that death is connected to the Watchmaker, I have met that Watchmaker many times, long before the Dream Master adopted you and your sister. I have never found any evidence linking him to that memory zone meme. Now that you are the head of the Oak family, it is essential that you assesses the situation objectively and consider the bigger picture. It is unwise to allocate all the Penacony's research of manpower for the sake of personal vendetta, as this would bring dishonor to the Great One. The Charmony Festival is on the horizon, and the Watchmaker's guests are all barely holding back their own agendas. Neither of you nor I could face the severe consequences of Dominica's arrival is delayed. Therefore, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities as the head of the Oak family, focusing only on the festival and avoiding any interferences from external sources. In addition, we must not neglect the honored guest invited by the Watchmaker, as mishandling this matter would lead to diplomatic conflict with other major factions involving us in dispute that could have been avoided. As your elder, I hope you comprehend the gravity of the situation and handle it appropriately. I don't know if you did. As for the matter of Robin, there could have been time to pursue it once the festival concludes. By then, I will provide you the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I have heard rumors that the Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities. I'd advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old Audie.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
Yeah, he's making some risky plays here.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
It can never be peace, can it? We can't just have like a drink or like a meal and talk this out or anything like that. Hey guys, we should eat out right now, and don't worry, I'll pay. We can just eat out, talk or talk it through all this. But no, we can't, because we're all persistent assholes, or arrogant bunch.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Where the hell is Sunday at?
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
Oh?
I don't think trespassing in forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang.
and...
Oh, well, that answers my question.
Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
There's no way he's gonna forgive you for that.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree?
Yeah, this is like basic knowledge here, and we're just ignoring it.
Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Yeah, we don't want to get on your bad side, you know?
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Okay, thank God. All right. Acheron, do what... I'm gonna distract him, okay? You steal all his goodies, okay? We're taking all his good shit, all right? And then we're gonna sell it to make good earning money.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
But it's just right there on the table, so I'm pretty sure he'll know. He'll figure something out.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Well, let's hope so.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, we saw he got humiliated badly.
However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up?
Probably not a good one, that's for sure.
While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert.
We're trying, but really, but to who? We can't trust anybody here.
You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Okay, yeah, that's sus, man. That's sus. Okay, we're back with Aventurine.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
Okay.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka-Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond Sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
Hello. Hi. Okay, we're sitting silent as fuck, and you're giving a weird smirking to Aventurine here. What's going on?
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Okay, just ask him all the way. Why don't you? You have your glass of wine there, I'm assuming.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, You should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Ooh.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Oh? Ooh.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
Please ask us away. Please tell us away.
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Is it... Okay. You're really pulling all the stops here, Aventurine. You even said I'm gonna be better than you are and be more rich and like higher than you in front of her face. You won't think she's gonna get offended by that?
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us.
So this is where he got Aventurine's name?
Go. Pick the clothes you like. Then choose your desired identity. And then... use them well, child. May your schemes be forever concealed.
Oh. Ooh.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost.
Yeah, but if you say that now, you're probably gonna lose then for the first time.
Is it because Gayatri blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But What then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return?